What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm talking about 8 ways to stop buying clothes you'll never wear. I know firsthand that you look in your closet, you just have a closet that's full of clothes, not even just full of clothes, but it's completely stuffed where you can't fit any more clothes, but for some reason we don't wear probably 90% of it. And I want to point out tips and tricks on how to stop buying clothes that you'll never wear. With that being said, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and let's just go ahead and dive right in. So the first way to stop buying clothes you'll never wear is to stop overbuying clothes. A lot of the reasons why we don't wear so many pieces in our clothing is because we simply just have too much of it. We have too much of the same looking piece. We just have too many pieces in general, and I feel like we have our closets so packed in our clothes, we just simply can't even see what we have. I mean, how many times have you pulled something out of your closet and you're like, oh, wait a second, I didn't know I had this. You could have worn it so many times, but because you couldn't see it, it was all cluttered in your closet. I've had that countless of times. If you look at a top, for example, ask yourself, do I have something similar to this? If you do, most likely put it away. I know we are drawn to the same things, but you definitely want to avoid having all of that clutter in your closet because you want to first be able to see what you have so that way you can actually wear it. So my second tip is, when you are trying on clothing and you put on, whether it be a top, jeans, or whatever the piece is, and you look at yourself, you're like, maybe. In my opinion, if you have that reaction with it, leave it. Don't purchase it, return it, because it's very likely you will not wear it. And I can definitely speak to this, that every single time I've put on a piece of clothing and I was like, oh, maybe this one, I would buy it, but I actually never really ended up wearing it. It would just sit in my closet and I'm like, wow, what a total waste of money. So my tip is, when you are trying on clothing, you want that feeling of you can't imagine yourself leaving the store without that piece of clothing, that it's like you love it so much you have to buy it. Like there's no way you can leave the store without it. So that's kind of my tip, my approach on it is, if you get a maybe feeling with it, put it back, don't worry about it. You will find something better. But if you put it on and you just have this feeling that you're just so obsessed with it, you can't imagine yourself leaving without it, I think that's a good sign to purchase it. And the third one is to stop buying clothing that does not suit your lifestyle. This one is personally hard for me because I love a dressed up, chic, and classy look, but that type of style doesn't really suit my lifestyle 100% of the time. So most of my pieces, I look for comfy basics and things I can wear at home and when I go out as well, like transition them, just because, I'm home 90% of the week. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so it doesn't make sense for me to have fancy skirts, fancy dresses, because I'm not going to wear them most of the time. I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons why we have clothing we don't wear, is because we're purchasing clothing for a lifestyle that doesn't suit our actual lifestyle. You are purchasing clothing, making sure that it does suit your lifestyle. At least the majority of your closet suits your lifestyle. I would say probably about 80% of it needs to suit your lifestyle that you currently live. And then the other 20% I feel like is totally okay to have some different pieces. I feel like that's how we're going to get the most use out of our closet, is if we focus on purchasing pieces that we can wear now. And the fourth tip is to know your dominant season. I think this one is so important. So whether you live in a state like I live in Washington State, it is mostly rainy, wet, and slightly cold most of the year, like 7 months out of the year. It's kind of ridiculous. Or you can live in a totally opposite state where it's mostly sunny the entire year. But see, for example, just from where I live, most of my closet needs to consist of like sweaters and outerwear. I have raincoats, good boots, especially for when I go outside when it is rainy, and the colder temperature as well, because that's what I'm going to wear most of the year, fall, winter, and most of spring as well. It doesn't make sense for me to have, a bunch of different shorts. For me, it makes sense to have more of those warmer pieces. For you, it could be the total opposite. So just remembering to know your dominant season that again, you will get the most wear out of your closet. And the fifth tip is whenever you're purchasing something or about to, ask yourself, will this item match anything else in my closet? So, you know, this can also fall into purchasing too many trends as well, because a lot of times purchasing trends can be difficult to style, or there's not very many ways to style it. So whatever the piece is, ask yourself, you know, if it does match, you know, other things in your closet and other ways you can put outfits together. That's actually one of the reasons why I love shopping online, because I get it in my home, I can try on the piece, and then I can try styling it with pieces that I already have in my closet to see how much use can I get out of it. And you can do this in store too and take it home and try it on with different outfits, and then if it doesn't work out, you can return it. But always ask yourself that question when you're purchasing something, because we can do a lot of impulse purchases because something looks cute, but you want it to match other things that you have in your closet as well. And the next tip is to always pause before we are making an impulse purchase. A lot of times we don't wear what we have in our closet because we just get this sudden urge to purchase something that wasn't planned. For example, let's say you're out shopping and you see a really cute top, jeans, shoes, or whatever that is on sale, and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I have to have this is such a good deal. But in reality, you don't need it, and you actually don't really care about owning that piece. You just see that, oh, it's a really good price, I'm probably gonna wear it, and you get excited because you just get this emotional lift, I should say, because you found a really good deal. Then, you know, you purchase it and then it ends up just sitting in your closet. So that's why I always recommend, when you are out shopping, make a list of things that you need and things that you want, so that way it's planned. And you know, so what if that one item is on sale? There's things that always go on sale. Let me tell you, brands have sales every single weekend, a lot of times during the week as well. Just save yourself that money. It's just so much better to just put that away and just save your money on something that you actually really want, and things that are actually on your list when you're shopping. So making a list is just so important. I really recommend doing that. And the seventh one is very hard to do, but I mean, us girls, we gotta remember to do this, but it is avoid buying things for one-time use. For example, one way that a lot of women buy things for one-time use is like, you're going to a friend's wedding, let's say, and you're like, I need a new dress for this wedding, and then you're focusing on purchasing a dress only for this wedding, and then you end up buying, you know, this dress, you wear it one time and then it just sits in your closet. So my recommendation is, so I think it's totally okay if there is an occasion you want to buy a new outfit for, but don't look at it as, you know, I'm buying a new outfit for this one occasion. Look at it as, you know, I want an outfit like this so I can wear it to this occasion, but so I can also wear it to other occasions as well. So let's just, you know, for example, put a wedding as our example. Instead of looking at it as, you know, I want a new dress for this wedding, look at it as, well, it's spring and summertime, you know, I would like to buy some new dresses that I can wear all spring and summer. I can wear them for weddings, I can wear them casually, you know, I can wear them several different ways. Look at it that way rather than, you know, I'm buying this one thing for this one event, because again, that's like literally setting it up for it sitting in your closet after you wear it one time. And the eighth and final tip is to know your style. So I feel like a lot of times we have clothing we don't wear is because we simply don't understand or don't know our style. So I really encourage and challenge you guys to figure out what your style is and what you are drawn to. There's so many different ways you can, you know, find out your personal style. You can just look online and just type in how many different styles there are, or you can just go on Pinterest and look up outfit ideas and inspirations and put a board together and then start figuring out what your style is. Like, for example, I've learned mine is a combination of several things. I love a chic and classy look, but I also love like a girly and feminine touch to it, like with florals and, you know, dainty little prints and ruffles and textures and things like that. It's just like a combination of things, you know, and that's okay if that's your style, your combination of things. You can definitely make that work. Also, keeping in mind of your lifestyle, you want to keep that in mind as well, and knowing your dominant season, I feel like will really help wear most of the things in your closet and avoid having clothes just sit there not being worn and money being wasted. Alright, so we made it to the end of this video. I really hope you guys learned something, enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other tips to avoid buying clothing that you'll never wear. Would love to hear your guys' suggestions. Again, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!